Hi guys, it's Debbie here with Debbie Stamping Creations, and today we're going to be doing some more celebrating. Remember, celebrations is going on for another week or so. The celebration things we're using today, first off, is a stamp set called Special Moments. This has so many wonderful sentiments in it that it's going to be one that you're going to really want to get, and that is free with a $100 purchase. I'm also using some Designer Series paper today, and this paper is the Daffodil Afternoon paper, and you can see it's got so many pretty floral prints in it, but the one that we're going to be using today is this sheet. And the reason this can pretty much make your card for you. As you can see in our card sample here, this is the card that we're going to be making, and you can cut this Designer Series paper down to fit on the front of your card, stamp your sentiment, add a few embellishments, and it's the perfect card. So this is great for scrapbooking too, if you wanted to use it for a scrapbooking page. As you can see, you can cut this in half at the 6-inch mark. This is 12 by 12 paper, and you can have the perfect 6 by 6 piece. What I did was I cut the 6-inch apart, and then I cut it down to fit my card and my envelope flap. So let me show you what I used to make the card today. I started with very vanilla thick cardstock. The thick cardstock works great for card bases because it's sturdier and it holds up really well for your cards. The next piece that I used is The next piece that I used is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and this gives you just a very small border around your Designer Series paper. This is another piece out of the package, and I did this just to give it some color in the background. I did cut down my piece of Designer Series paper here to 4 by 5 1/4. So the way I did it was I knew I needed it 4 wide, so I went 4 wide first and then adjusted it so that I could have the space that I needed to put the sentiment on it. You can see Thanks for Brightening Up My Day fit over there. On this one I may have to move it to a different location just because of where my plants are on here, but that is the top of the card. Now for the inside of the card, I wanted to carry over the border so that it pulled it all together. So I cut another piece of that same Designer Series paper at 4 by 5 1/4, and then I cut a piece of regular very vanilla cardstock at 3 3/4 by 5. So on the inside, I'm going to have this on my card. You can see it's a little bigger border, but so the card says, "Thanks for brightening up my day. Where would I be without a friend like you?" Nice little card to give to somebody. I also took and cut another piece of, or the rest of my piece of Designer Series paper, and I am going to adjust that and fit it onto my card flap, my envelope flap, I mean. Okay, so let's put it together real quick for you. Let's start out with, find my adhesive. Here it is, right here. Let's start out with stamping our sentiments first, and get that done. So the first on the front, it says, "Thanks for brightening up my day." And where am I going to put that? I think I can put it over here and it will fit better. I think it'll show up better. So let me put it right here. Oops, I rocked it a little bit. Hopefully, nope, it's good. And then on the inside, where would I be without a friend like you? And I'm going to stamp that right in the center at the top. And so that is our stamping for the card. The paper has done all the rest of the work for us. So let's get this. I like doing cards like this, especially if you're going to make a quick thank you card for somebody. Yep, let me find my other adhesive. It's in my to-go bag. But you want to make sure that you center this so that you have the same border all the way around. And I just eyeball that to get it to work. Then we are going to put this on the front of our card. We can go ahead and do the inside of our card. This has a bigger border, but you can see how that helps to pull the card together. We're going to put this on the inside. And then we will now let's do a stamp on the back. And let's use the same. That one has handmade for you. I really like this one, even though it's not available anymore. Hand stamped for you. Actually, we're just going to do that one because I have that on the block there. We have a set in our catalog called Handmade for You, and it has several different ones that you can use, but you can do anything to get a stamp on the back of your card so that you can then initial and date if you'd like to make it known when you made that card and who made that card. Okay, so now we're going to take our brushed brass butterflies, and these are available in our mini catalog. I'm going to take my pick tool here, and you can see this is different because of where I've done it. So I think I'll take a little one, maybe put up here, then I can do a bigger one over here, another one right there. So it just adds a little bit to it. Now let's do our envelope. We just take the flap of your envelope. You're going to put some adhesive on here. And then you're going to attach your designer series paper and use your paper snips to, you don't put it quite up to the line, just almost to the line, because when you fold that, you don't want it sticking over the top or anything. Take your paper snips now, and you can use these bits of paper that you have left for other projects. This would be a great paper. You could maybe fussy cut out some of these flowers and use them on your cards. So don't ever throw this away. Even though you've cut that out, you still have lots here that you can use. You could actually even use that again for another envelope flap. So there's our card for today. Thanks for brightening up my day. Where would I be without a friend like you? And this is Sale-a-brations, and as I said, we do have a short time left, so I will have a link in the description below for shopping. for your celebrations. And thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video, and I appreciate all comments. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget, Debbie's Stamping Creations. See y'all next time.